Welcome fellow adventurer and dungeon master to a new edition of Character Concept for You, where I create level 1 characters for you to use as either heroes or NPCs. Feel free to change them in any way you like or create your own hero with the build you see before you. My name is Model 42 and today I want to tell you about Mystia the Brightful, a creative and rarely used concept, since she is a catfolk half-elf monk, being one of the few instances where making a catgirl might be realistic. Let's see what she can do. Mystia is a level 1 monk with the possible maximum DC of 17, is slightly athletic, very graceful and agile, quite healthy and fit, of average intelligence, a bit distracted and unexperienced, but also a stunning and cute beauty of a person. She is very talented in acrobatics and stealth, and almost as good in diplomacy and performance, with her focus being dancing, though she can also sing and use her tambourine to enhance her performances. The rest is either decent or not worth mentioning. She has very good saving throws with fortitude being quite high, reflexes being amazing and even her will, despite being not that wise, at least well trained to withstand mental effects and stress. She is not very perceptive, but can at least see well in dim light, speaks Amuran and Common, has a very good health pool of 20 and can move the normal 25 feet. All in all, very good stats for a campaign overall. She does not wear armor at all, though with a starting armor class of 19, there really is not much of a point right now. She rarely uses her dagger, which is usually strapped to her left thigh, and will use kicks to defend herself, showing off her grace and style while doing it, so be creative and maybe have them look a bit dancy. She gains low light vision from being a catfolk and a half-elf, though they do not stack or upgrade, but if you want to, I personally would allow this. Ask your DM if they both together are enough to grant dark vision instead. It would fit the cat person side at least. Also, she always will land on her feet when falling and only takes half of the damage, which is actually really good. As her ancestry feat we chose cat's luck, but look at that in a few moments. She also gains the fascinating performance skill feat from her background, which we look at later as well, as we do with her feature, Flurry of Blows, and the key strike we chose as her first class feat. Her second feature however is the Powerful Fist, which increases her fist damage, or kicks in our case, to 1d6 and removes the penalty for attacking in a lethal way with them as well, making her a really dangerous damage dealer for the group, and she even can be the tank of the group, now that I think about it. She also has a ton of abilities to take care of, so let's look at them right now. Her Flurry of Blows can attack twice for a single action, though use the normal multiple attack penalty on each strike, but if both attacks hit the same target, the damage is combined before checking for resistances and weaknesses, which is always a cool idea. Her Cat's Luck is a free action that can be used once per day and simply states that if she fails a reflex save, which really means bad luck considering her +9 at level 1, she can roll again and use the better result. Her fascinating performance is just a skill and not an ability, but as you can see, has a lot of rules to deal with, and simply states that when she performs outside of combat she can choose a target beforehand, and if she beasties will DC he will be fascinated for 1 round, a useful tool for distraction, but also has great role-playing potential in getting the attention of an important NPC. Because of her key strike she gains access to focus spells and a focus pool of 1, with the normal rules listed as well with the refocus activity and caster spell actions. Key strike is actually very amazing and costs a single verbal caster spell action to give one unarmed strike or Flurry of Blows a +1 attack bonus and also add +1d6 damage to those attacks. That can either be force, negative or positive in our case. Amazing stuff, and can be described in a cool way. Her kicks and roundhouses for example having a heavenly glimmer and wind effects, exploding in a burst of light when connecting. This is so cool. The more I look at monks the more I think they might end up replacing the fighter in my top 10 classes list. Mystia can carry 6 bulk without penalty and a maximum of 11, with only 1 bulk and 9 light being used right now. She still had 46 copper and 30 silver pieces in her purse, and is equipped with a dagger, the pictured and fine dancer's clothes as well as fitting jewelry worth and paid for with 3 gold pieces. Also she carries a backpack, a bedroll, 2 belt pouches, flint and steel, a mirror, a tambourine, a thigh sheath for her dagger, 3 pieces of soap, water skin, a fine red nightgown, traveling clothes which are more akin to Virisian clothing, brown winter furs for colder weather, a fine red and golden dress for appearances on noble courts, 3 sets of simple and ordinary clothing of Virisian townsfolk, and also she carries a fluffy bird doll worth 2 silver pieces, a piece of her childhood. Mystia the Brightful is a catfolk with the half-elf heritage which makes her really unique. First up, you need to check with your DM if catfolk are okay, but also if it is okay to combine it with the traditionally human heritage. As you see, she cannot access human ancestry feats, but delve in if she desires. I think this quite fair and realistic. She has the traits catfolk, humanoid and elf, has the Virisian wanderer background and is a monk of medium size, praying to the goddess Shellen, the patron of music, dance and art. Being of chaotic good alignment, she likes to help others in any way she can, though that sometimes means bending the rules or breaking the law. She is of Virisian ethnicity, being born in the country as well, in the capital city of Corvosa to be exact, where the 21-year-old woman learned her ways. Her size of 1 meter and 59 centimeters, or 5 feet 2 inches, makes her really cute looking from afar, and she weighs 43 kilograms, or 95 pounds, making her quite light, thanks to her elven and cat-like heritages. For her personality, I chose 2 points from catfolk, 2 from half-elf, 2 from the monk, and added 4 of my own, to create a one-of-a-kind lady. She has the habit of asking a lot of questions to people, whom she is genuinely interested in, up to the point where it might get annoying or even personal. Strangely enough, when it comes to problems, she scouts them out very carefully before attempting to solve them, if at all. This might stem from the fact that she truly embraces her cat side, sometimes forgetting she is a half-breed, though she strongly identifies with them from deep down. Looking at her stunning body and arts, it is obvious that she has a strong physical regimen, which usually involves a combination of running, swimming, climbing and gymnastics. When faced with adversity, hate or danger, she stays cool and calm, only rarely panicking, though maybe she just feels protected because of her childhood doll, which she always has with her in some way, even looking at her from a hidden place near the stage. She is very proud of her job and talents as an exotic dancer and craves the attention she gets, hardly ignoring the lustful behavior of some patrons, but also her demeanor towards others she likes is very cute and playful, which sometimes can be mistaken for an invitation to get physical, which might end up with a slap to the face. That really packs a punch. Her cat-like ears are thin and longer, which stems from her elven blood and strongly show her emotions, being hectic when she is stressed, open wide if she is attentive or nervous, or kind of lowered and moving with her body when she is relaxed or joyful. If you want her complete character sheet, so that you do not need to copy and paste from screen, just hop on over to my Facebook and send me a nice little hello, with the added wish for Mystia. Thank you for sticking with me to the end, and if you like Mystia or just want to help out, leave a like and subscribe for more content and guides. You can also leave a comment of what you think about her or how you would use her in your games. Stay safe my friends, and we will see each other somewhere in Galarian.